And we're back in Lori's kitchen. Okay, before we start canning this tomato soup, just want to go over a few things. I'm using one of the recipes out of the Amish canning cookbook. I'm not using it exactly for stewed tomatoes, but because I'm put onions in mine and bell peppers and stuff, I'm going to be pressure canning this for 40 minutes because for under 1,000 feet, I'm about 700 feet under sea level. So I will do 40 minutes for pints because these are pint jars. And they have a canning set that you can use. I'm using 16-ounce pint jars, my ladle spoon, my debubbler. This also measures your pot, my little grabber to get my lids, the canning thing, and we're off. So hold on and I'll be right back and I'll set it up. Okay, so as you can see, I'm adding all our stewed down tomatoes, nicely roasted garlic and onions, and I'm putting them in my Ninja. I will blend it smooth. I add some garlic powder and onion powder that I dehydrated myself, along with this wonderful broth you see here. All of this is pure goodness, okay? If I need to adjust the seasoning some more, I will adjust the seasonings, add maybe some Italian seasoning. I have rosemary from my garden that I'll add a little into here. Be back momentarily. Oh, we cooking. It is popped up. This means that the canner is now in the locked position, okay? And the steam is coming up. Ooh, it's hot. So I'm going to set my timer to 10 minutes and then we will put our weight on, okay? This is for, because I can, for 10 pounds of pressure, which 10 will be here. If you're in the mountains, here. You can go to your the website for your city and it will tell you your altitude. So how many miles above sea level you are, how many feet. So I think everything under 1,000 can do 10 pounds of pressure, which I am 700 feet above sea level. So we'll be back in 10 minutes and you can listen to the hits. Welcome back to the kitchen. Okay, so I thought I would take this time to talk to you about what happens the next day. What happens after you put it in the canner. So let's go back to the chicken chili and chicken veggie that I made long before we had our first chat. So I canned 16 pints of chicken chili or chicken veggie soup. So first thing I do is I take my cloth and I wipe down the jars, make sure all the food and nasty bits are clean off your jars. We don't want to attract any creepy crawlies to our food. Okay, another thing we do is we lift it. Because if you take the ring off and you lift it the next morning, you know, like this, that means it's sealed. Okay, so we check our jars. Whatever's not sealed goes in the fridge. You have a week to eat it. Whatever is sealed, you know, we put a label on it. You know, I'm really good for putting labels on stuff. I do the day that I actually made it. So here you see 8/20/20 because I like my dates to match. And then they go back in the box where they came from. The reason why I store mine in a box is because my kitchen is small. So I need to use my under bed storage. So I put all my jars in this. And I can double stack as long as they're in the box that it came in because the weight is equally distributed. So you can only stack 2 boxes on top of each other, not more than that. And it's really helpful. On the side, I put what is in there, like chicken chili, chicken veggie. So when I look at the edge of the bed, boom, I know exactly what it is without pulling the whole thing out. Okay, these labels I got from Amazon, like 250 for $8 or something like that, you know, and I write the date that I made it. This way I know it's good. Ball, these canning company jars, said these jars are good for 18 months. Most people keep it 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, and they still taste good. I've been canning 3 years. I have popped open my stuff and good. It's your food for your family. This is your food storage and your safety net. So you do what's right for you. Just don't put anything in a jar that is not FDA approved for canning, and stuff that you don't like, because you won't use it. You know, I'm a working woman. I work every day. So sometimes it's easy to crack open a jar and heat something up, and I have a meal that's good. Two people can eat off this can of soup. I can stretch it by adding some noodles, maybe some pasta noodles to it, or rice, a little bit more tomato sauce and water, or chicken broth. Boom. Under 5 minutes, I have a meal that's ready to eat. So if you're thinking about canning, we can can any kind of meat that you like. We can can, chicken, beef, whatever, beans. You can can ingredients or whole meals, meatballs. There are ways to do it and do it safely. So this is something that's awesome and that everybody should give it a try. I hope to see you back in my kitchen soon. Bye bye.